When I had those first glimpses of awakening, and knowing myself beyond the body, beyond the mind, beyond who I thought I would be, I had a quite obsessive phase of trying to get rid of the illusion, trying to get rid of the human sense of separation, of location, of subject object, of separation, basically. So I was quite obsessed, and it's actually always like that. When I find something that really sparks me, that really ignites something within me, something deeper, then I get super obsessive about that. And well, I really tried it for a long time, through all kind of practices and inquiries and whatever, but it never really completely dissolved. For some, maybe for moments or for like a few hours, but it was never like completely gone. And I thought that this would be a problem, that this is that means that I'm not awakened yet, and that I still have work to do. And while that's not untrue, it's also not true, because it's not about getting rid of the human. It's not about getting rid of even separation. It's not the end of the human. It's the end of the human. A-N-D. It's not the end, it's the end. And I really love that. It's such a relief to not have to work on a seeming split. And it's actually quite the opposite when it's really accepted and really like integrated. The human is not a problem anymore. And even that sense of separation is not a problem anymore. It might cause some problems time for time, but it's also like it's not a linear progress. It's not a linear journey. It's not that you go from A to B and then you're like that. It seems chaotic to the mind. It seems like even unstable, like you're on two places at the same time. And that's true, because it's not the end, it's the end. And in the end is the end of separation. So the split is just there because you make it, you create it. The human was created by the divine. It's not that it shouldn't be here. It's really this realization that the human and everything that comes with it is not less divine. I tried to get rid of it. I tried to kill it. Really, I didn't want it. But who didn't want it? It's the next question. So, because the divine, as I said, it created it. Why should it want to get rid of it? Why should it want to kill it? It doesn't make sense, huh? So, who is it that wants to get rid of it? And yeah, in this realization that the human is exactly as divine, that's where the split like really dissolves. I'm doing this video right now because for me it's really that whenever I do a video, it's like I had some insights into what I'm talking about, but it's not really experienced like fully or like embodied, at least not in the sense that I would say it is. Or it's like we have that idea that we should know what we're talking about, and that we should have integrated all of it, and that we should already embody what we're talking about. But for me, it's not that, it doesn't go that way. It's more like the other way around. I talk about it, I share it, and then I go deeper into it. So me enjoying myself is like what others call meditation, I guess. I stopped calling it meditation. Doesn't make sense. But it seems like me enjoying myself, it's like there is a reaching out, like from here to here, yeah, and there's a little spider here. So it's actually like going upwards. It's sweet. And downwards, that's perfect, because there is that stream, and it seems like when I'm enjoying myself, I'm reaching outwards, like I'm giving something and enjoying myself. So I'm enjoying that. But there is also a stream that comes back, and they are not separate streams, they are like intertwined, they're like simultaneous, they're like this, or like, I don't know, they're within each other, and it goes up and down at the same time, like this goes up and down at the same time. And that downward stream, that love, you could say it's God's love, it's the love of the soul, it's the love of self. And for that, there needs to be an openness within the human. So it needs both of those aspects, like the human and the divine, to actually experience that love. So there's a giving and a receiving at the same time. That's also what happens when we're connecting, so to say, with another soul, with another being. So when I connect to the sweet mirror of mine, and I always just gave my love. But there was actually not really an openness to receive back. And I had that moment where I was like, why? Why am I not just getting quiet and start receiving back? And what I received back was very surprising for me, really. There was a lot of appreciation and also love, and I was surprised, and at the same time I was like, wow, how beautiful is that? And then I saw the conditioning of mine, because I seem to chose the life theme of love in general, and especially not reciprocated love. I chose that because I wanted to experience my own this stream of love from the divine to the human. I wanted to experience the love within myself. If I would have get that from outside, I wouldn't have experienced that. And so that's all perfect. But this conditioning now, it comes up because when I started to receive that appreciation and love, it was like, wait, that's not real. That's just made up. That can't be. It can't be real, because it can't be mutual. It can't be reciprocated. That's not real. It was very interesting to see that there was instantaneously like this little block that said, no, it's not real. And what's actually important to see is that this love is not like that usual Disney movie, romantic movie love. I actually don't watch that romantic movies anymore now. I watched one a few weeks ago, and it was like, okay, yeah, it's sweet, but I couldn't go back there anymore. I just saw that immense separation that they have within themselves, and I see that that's not who I am anymore. It's cute, but yeah, it's a complete story. It's completely made up. So it's not that kind of love. It's a different love. It's true love. It's love that has no conditions. It's like the same as love of self. It is love of self because there is only one here. Even if there is an experience of separation, that's within that one love. That's within the divine. This love is always, always mutual. No other way. So how could I not be loved? How? Yeah, that's what I wanted to share. And also for myself to just drop deeper into that and give myself that experience of receiving love from self, even if it's from other selves, whatever, doesn't matter. Stop denying your human nature. Stop rejecting yourself in any way, even if it's an illusion, doesn't matter. You want that. You wouldn't be here if you wouldn't want to experience that kind of relationship between human and divine. And you can't transcend anything that you're resisting. So embrace it, because it's there. And because you created it. And it matters. It has purpose.